Vision News at Noon is produced by the students of Troy University.
From the campus of Troy University, this is Trojan Vision News at Noon.
Senthony Howard joins us for sports. So, Senthony, the Trojan football team is on the road again.
They are on the road again, and hopefully they can pull off a win against OSU, which they did win against them last year. So hopefully they can pull it out again. The Trojan football team is getting ready to hit the road for the second consecutive weekend against an OSU. The Trojans will head up to Stillwater, Oklahoma tomorrow for their second meeting since last year's victory over the Cowboys. Last year, when the Trojans met up against the Big 12 school, the Trojans rolled up 562 yards of total offense, including 388 yards passing, pushing the Trojans to a 41-23 win over OSU. The game included two star players, with Omar Huggabook passing for 371 yards and a score, and running two more scores. And current Buffalo Bill Ladoyus McAlvin also returning a punt 74 yards for a score. And as Coach Larry Blankley tells us, although last year was a great win, it's a brand new year.
I mean, last year's last year. This is this year. This is Oklahoma State 2008. This is Troy University 2008. What's in the past, shouldn't have a lot to do with anything. But as far as motivation and preparation, I would say yes. And it should affect us in motivation and preparation too. We're coming off a loss. We're playing a team on the road that's in the Big 12 and a contender for the Big 12, in my opinion. And we ought to be geeked up to play.
Kickoff is scheduled for 6:05 p.m. in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Now, the game won't be on television, but as always, it will air on 94.7 WTBF. The Troy volleyball team opens up conference play this weekend and hopes their non-conference action of up and down wins and losses will just fall to the winning side of the board. The Trojans will head to South Florida tonight against Florida Atlantic. The match is slated to begin at 7 p.m. at the FAU Arena and will be the second of 4 days away from home for the Trojan volleyball squad. And as Coach Kirkpatrick told us, he has one simple goal for his team.
13 teams in the conference. Top 8 make it to the playoffs. So our first goal is to make those top 8. And then once you get to playoffs, anything can happen. And if we ultimately win our conference or go really high in our conference, we have an outside chance to go to NCAA. So the winner of the conference gets an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. That's where Middle Tennessee State's been the last couple years. And we're trying to get up into that level so that we can qualify.
The match with FAU starts at 7 p.m. in Boca Raton on the campus of Florida Atlantic. The Trojan soccer team had a strong start this season with a record of 5-0-2 until their loss this past weekend to Louisiana Tech. But the team is hoping to turn that around when, just like the volleyball team, will open up conference play this weekend. The Lady Trojans will go up against UALR at 3 p.m. here at home and then turn around on Sunday at 1 p.m. and play host to Arkansas State. Coach Chris Bentley talks about today's competition.
And right now we're kind of looking at them as being a little bit more of a tougher competition on Friday than it is on Sunday with Arkansas State. But Arkansas Little Rock played 4-4-2. They've got one player, Grace Rich, who's very good. So we'll have to keep an eye on her, of course. But other than that, I think if we play our game, I think we can create some things. If we keep the ball moving quickly, they don't shift as a unit well, so that should help us out.
Once again, the Troy soccer team will open conference play this afternoon against the Trojans of Little Rock, Arkansas, today at 3 at the Trojan Soccer Complex. Troy rodeo team is on the road this weekend for their second rodeo of the season. Andy Seller has the story.
The Troy rodeo team is back in the saddle and gearing up for the 2008 season. The team is preparing to better a season that resulted in a third-place finish for the women and a fourth-place finish for the men. Junior Jake Thomas has been looking forward to the upcoming rodeos.
I'm excited to get to travel with the team and to go and win. I hope our team can do well this year, and the competition, I like that.
The Troy rodeo team practices here at the Pike County Cattlemen's Complex, which is also home to the Troy Home Rodeo in October. Though the team only has one home rodeo, the Trojans are ready for the upcoming events.
I have really high expectations for myself, really high goals. I would like to make it to the college finals this year as a freshman, and I just know I have to work hard because of the competition is a lot tougher than the competition that I'm used to.
The team is a fountain of youth, bringing in athletes who look to make an impact immediately. Freshman Shelby Sipes says that she and her fellow classmen are ready to rodeo.
Me and the other freshmen are going to be really strong. I think we're going to come out and hopefully, show everyone else what we're made of. We're pretty tough. From watching some of the other freshman girls practice and stuff like that, I think we're going to be able to keep up. I think we're definitely going to be competitive this year.
The Trojans travel to Southern Arkansas University September 25th through the 27th. Andy Seiler, Trojan Vision Sports.
The Trojans hope to better a third-place men's finish and a sixth-place women's finish from their previous competition. One spring sport made its fall debut. The Trojan softball team hit the field last night in their first scrimmage of the fall semester against Central Alabama Community College. Brittany Gooden has the story.
While fall sports are already in full action, the spring sports are gearing up for their off-season games. The Troy softball team hit the field Wednesday night in their first fall game against Central Alabama Community College.
The fall is a big part of our preparation for the spring season. We have some new scheduling guidelines within the NCAA that allows us to play 8 contests during the fall, and we're spreading those out this fall.
One perk of playing junior colleges during the fall lineup is to allow the coaches to see potential players from the junior college level, but it also has a benefit for the team.
These games really help us take a look at our kids, let us see day to day what we're needing to work on, what our strong suits are, and what we need to look for and other talent to bring in to continue to bring our program forward. And so we're out here just working hard and fortunately having a good time when our kids put together performances like they did tonight.
After the first game, the coaches are already starting to see some of the benefits.
In a complete full 7 innings of games, we had 3 substitutions, but played 7 innings of ball. And our team had 19 hits, facing 3 different pitchers from the opposition, and that was really encouraging for us.
The Trojans will be playing all of their games during the fall semester at the Troy Softball Complex. For Trojan Vision Sports, I'm Brittany Gooden.
The softball team will be back in action tomorrow at noon against LBW Andalusia, which is also their family day, and again on Sunday against Okaloosa-Walton Community College. Now we have 2 games coming up. We have a softball game tomorrow and, of course, the big football game against Oklahoma State University.
Definitely, so it's a big weekend for softball. I know they're getting kicked off, and football, we wish them the best of luck in traveling and all that. Thanks, Senthony. Well, that's all the time we have for Trojan Vision News at noon. To see our stories at any time, check out our website at trojanvision.troy.edu. For all of us here at Trojan Vision, thanks for joining us. Join us again tonight for more news, sports, and weather. Have a great day.